Yo, what's up guys, it's XRAYZ. Welcome back to a new episode of Zombie Theories. In today's episode we're going to be discussing a pretty interesting theory in the fact that you can't really turn into a zombie. You can only come back as a zombie after you die. So I'm going to go over just some small details that we get from hints throughout the actual storyline and from the actual gameplay mechanics of the zombies in Call of Duty. And we're just going to discuss this pretty interesting theory. Now, before I actually jump into it, guys, I want to really quickly mention, if you guys could slap a like on this video, get this one out there for more people to enjoy. You guys have been just destroying that like button lately, and I really do appreciate it. So if we can get over 1,000 likes on this episode, then next week I actually have a really interesting episode of Zombie Origins that's going to cover the Cosmic Silverback from the Dead Ops arcade. We're going to talk about the entire story behind him. So if you guys want to see that in the next episode of Zombie Origins, then please slap a like on this video. Let's try to get over 1,000 likes. But anyways, with that being said, let's jump straight into the actual theory. So this is an interesting one. Usually when you see a zombie story or any kind of story that revolves around zombies, you get this thing where it's like, oh, if you get scratched, if you get bitten by a zombie and you don't treat it, say it bites you in the neck or something and there's no way to, do something like cut your arm off or something, you end up turning into a zombie. That's usually what you see with most zombie stories, Walking Dead has it like that, and a bunch of movies have it like that as well, where it's like you get bitten by a zombie, that's it. You're getting turned into a zombie, and, if you get killed, then you won't turn into a zombie or you'll come back unless they shoot you in the head. But that's not really the case in Call of Duty Zombies. Now, some people could argue that this is true, that you can turn into a zombie, but there's really no actual significant evidence that shows that this actually happens. One of the big things that we notice within the actual gameplay mechanics is that you can be hit by zombies. So zombies claw and scratch at you, and they hit you, which is why you get red marks and why you can go down, but you never turn into a zombie. The only thing that can actually kind of prove the fact that you can turn into a zombie is the fact that Stuhlinger, if you see him in the opening cutscene for XRAYZ, you see that he has kind of like this bandage over his leg, like he got bitten or something. But apart from that, there's really no other sign. There's a radio message also within XRAYZ that mentions that that the disease or the infection is an airborne disease and that it's pretty much in everyone's body, and that everyone starts to turn into a zombie. That's what it says, but again, there's no proof that actually backs this up. The actual quote says that some side effects of knowing that you have this infection within you is that you start to have short-term memory loss, you start having delusions, and you start hearing voices, stuff like that, which is what pretty much everyone in the group had. It's also what Takiao, Tank Dempsey, and Nikolai, they all had those traits as well, where they had short-term memory loss, where they didn't know who they were, where they were at, and they didn't know who exactly was the reason that they were actually in a group together. So this is something that we could see. So does this mean that there's only an infection, but that you can't really turn into a zombie from getting bitten? I mean, this is just something that I thought was pretty interesting, just because of the fact that whenever you're playing zombies, you don't just get hit once and then boom, it's over, you turn into a zombie. You can keep getting revived, you can keep getting up. And honestly, the only time that you have seen people turn into zombies is, especially one of the big ones, is Mob of the Dead, where the actual guard gets turned into a zombie. This is only, I think, because he actually died and not so much because he got bitten. He wasn't exposed or anything like that, and then he ended up going through like a fever or something and turning into a zombie. He actually did die. So, my theory in Call of Duty Zombies, if you actually do die, you'll turn into a zombie. If you get bitten, if you get hit, you can just treat it and you'll be okay. You're not going to turn into a zombie. But if you do die, then you actually do turn into a zombie, since it's, according to the radio message in XRAYZ, an airborne disease that is pretty much affecting everyone. Let me know your thoughts below. Leave some comments down below. Do you think that you can turn into a zombie from getting bit? Or do you think that you can only turn into a zombie if you actually die in the actual story or in the actual mode? Let me know. Leave some comments down below. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Zombie Theories. If you did, remember to slap a like and a favorite on this video. Again, if we can hit 1,000 likes, then next week I'm going to have a really awesome episode of Zombie Origins that covers the Cosmic Silverback, one of the bosses in the Dead Ops arcade. I'm going to go full depth story of where he's from, what happened to him, all that good stuff. So make sure to sub up so you won't miss that next week. Slap a like, 1,000 likes, it'll do it, and you'll see the episode next week. And also, if you guys are new and you enjoy this kind of content, then remember to subscribe. I do upload zombie videos every single week, and it's an awesome different versions. It can either be zombie origins, zombie theories, my custom zombie storyline, just a ton of stuff that all of you zombie enthusiasts would really enjoy. So make sure to sub up so you won't miss a single video. But with that being said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm XRAYZ. I'm out. Peace!